This is Psychic Medium Eric bringing you your September general reading. I want to thank all you viewers and all you subscribers, new and old. It's been a joy and pleasure bringing you these videos. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the great comments you've been leaving. It's been, like I said, you guys have been wonderful. It's just been a great experience for me. And like I said, this isn't my channel. This is our channel where we can all learn from each other. Just create one big positive flow there. So that's the way I like to do things. Like I said, this is our channel, not my channel. This is ours. You guys made this possible. You guys have been great. I want to give a shout out to you all. And if you guys want information on personal readings and stuff like that, you can check out my email. You can check out my description. You'll have my email there, and then you can find out how to get a personal reading of your own. All right. Okay, again, Taurus, I'm using 2 tarot decks like I normally do. My Holy Grail Tarot and my Archangel Oracle cards. Alright, Taurus, so let's see. It's funny because doing your reading, Taurus, it looks very similar to Aries. Alright, it looks very similar, so let's get right to it. Alright, I'm doing a new spread too, I should say. It's a journey spread. Basically, it's going to be a journey through September, from beginning till end. It's a new spread. I thought it was pretty cool coming up. Alright. Alright, so let's get started on your journey. Your basis for your journey is temperance. It's to be finding balance right now. Alright, you guys are going to be looking for balance because you guys looking for things. Some of you are ending relationships. Some of you might be changing jobs unexpectedly. You guys are basically cutting out what's not working in your life this month. You guys are going to be making some pretty abrupt changes. You're going to have a direction. I feel like you guys are getting your direction this month. You guys are going to be using very untraditional means to get what you want this mean. Because you guys are usually very traditional, but I feel like you're going to kind of change it up this month. Kind of do things untraditional. Do things that you normally wouldn't do. Alright. So your first card is the 3 of Swords. So it could be some of you might be coming in, like I said, with a relationship that might not be working out. Could be, like I said, unrequited love, a job that's not working out, or not getting a job that you wanted. But that's okay though, because it's only temporary. This heartbreak, or you could just feel isolated right now. It could be also you might feel isolated. Alright, or you might feel like you need to take time out to get balance, okay? Some of you might be isolating yourself because or isolating yourself from your situations right now. Alright, but what's good is basically what you coming up is the 1 of Lances there, which would be the Ace of Wands, which tells me you've got new opportunities to come up. You've got new opportunities for work. Basically, it's work this month for you guys. You guys are going to be setting a direction on career-wise, where you want your career to go. You guys are not going to go down the conventional doctor or lawyer thing. I feel like a lot of you are going to be doing a lot of work that's unconventional. A lot of you are going to be taking up spirituality. A lot of you are going to be learning spirituality. Some of you might actually be, jumping in to doing psychic work or something that's not a conventional job. I feel like you're going to get an opportunity to do something very unconventional, not traditional. Alright, so you're going to be looking at other means rather than doing just a traditional job where you won't be happy at. You guys are going to be spreading your wings this month and trying things that are different from you. Alright, next card is this is what you need to let go of. Basically, this is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. What that is telling me is basically you guys want to expect, you want to learn something, you're going to get an opportunity, like I said, to do untraditional things. So, like I said, just let go of the notion that you have to do things traditionally, because if you get an opportunity to do something untraditional, or it might not be, be a really interesting line of work that you've never considered before, I would definitely jump on it because it looks really good. Like I said, this is going to be a very untraditional month for you, so you're going to be taking some transit. You'll be doing something untraditional. You're going to be making those changes right now. Okay, now This is where you are right now as the Lucifer in reverse, or the devil in reverse, which is great. Whatever this was, a heartbreak, you are now being released from this bondage. You're over, you're done, you're free. You're free to do whatever you want. You might be in a relationship where they want you to do, like, they want you to take a certain job, but you're basically, your partner might be saying, you know what, I want you to do this, but you say, no, I want to follow my dreams and do something else. All right, you might be coerced, and you're sitting there going, no, I want to go this direction, but you might have a partner saying, you know, why don't you do something conventional, you know, but you guys are this month are going to be doing a lot of unconventional things, so, and very untraditional. You guys are going to be really following your instincts this month, where you're just going to be doing, you know, I want to do what's right for me, and, you know, kind of, and you're going to go forward that way. And what else you got coming up for you? The issues, well, I don't really see it's an issue, but you can have an awakening. Or basically, you're going to have the restoration. So basically, this heartbreak or isolation in the beginning, whether it be a relationship, whether someone's trying to coerce you out of doing something, you know, it's gone, it's past. You're no longer held hostage by anything, or you're not held hostage by traditional values. You're just going to do it your way this month, and nothing's really going to stop you, because you've got your awakening. You know what you want to do now. You want to break out of that heart, you know, you want to break out of that heartbreak or that disappointment, whether it be a relationship or with a job. You're going to say, you know, I'm going my way this month. I've got my restoration. I'm no longer, I don't feel trapped anymore. I can do whatever I want to do. I can study whatever I want to study. I'm doing what's right for me. Because you guys are so loyal and you are so giving that sometimes you forget yourself in the process. But now this month, it looks like you're going to sit there and go, you know what, I want this for me. This is mine. I want to do this for me. Okay, so what you're going to be taking into the future is the Master of Swords. Basically, you're going to be taking your authority back. You're going to be making very logical decisions. You're going to say, I'm doing this. I want to do this. Just be careful not to be too... because the King of Swords can be ruthless sometimes in the way they go about things. So, like I said, you can do things your way, but just don't be too... Just do it your way. You don't have to be ruthless. And just don't... Because I feel like some of you are really going to feel so free from bondage that you may start... You're going to say, it's my way, and that's it. But just be careful not to be too ruthless about it. Just do what's right for you, and don't even explain yourself. Just do it. Just go ahead and do it. Because what's calling you right now is the Empress. You've got a lot of unexpected gifts going on. Like I said, if you're not feeling bondage anymore, so you're feeling free. Like I said, your restoration, you've got your restoration now. You've got the ability now to march forward, take your authority and march forward with what you want to do. All right, or this could be the King of Swords, or it could be male or female air sign that might be helping you. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that might be helping you to get clarity into what you want to do. But whatever you have, you got gifts coming in. All right, you got a lot of gifts waiting for you. That's what's calling you right now. You're getting called to what you want to do, even though it's untraditional or it's unconventional. There's a higher calling that's calling you right now, and you're starting to feel it. That's why whatever the heartbreak is at the beginning, it's over. It's done. There's no more bondage. So if you were feeling trapped by anything, it's over. You're no longer trapped. You're no longer trapped by traditional ideas. You're no longer trapped by another person telling you what to do. You've got the Ace of Wands, so you're going to go follow your creative drive. You're going to follow your new beginnings. You're going to make your new beginnings this month. Like I said, and now you've got the authority to do it. And like I said, there are gifts waiting for you. This is what's calling you, the Empress. Gifts, unexpected gifts. And if it's females, it could mean pregnancy. But yeah, so some of you might actually be getting pregnant this month if you're a female Taurus, or you might be pregnant this month. And it could also mean with pregnancy untraditional, you might be having a baby untraditionally. All right, maybe could be you're having a baby with somebody without marriage or before marriage. All right, it's something very untraditional this month. So you Tauruses are going to be very untraditional this month. Basically, you're going to do it the way you want to do it this month. And like I said, you're not even trapped by bondage anymore. You're just going to do it. All right. What you need to do is basically the Hierophant in reverse. That means untraditional. Usually when he's upright, it means very traditional. It usually means very traditional. It could mean It could be a religious figure, or like I said, it could be a religious figure, or it could be about spirituality, but it's reversed. So whatever it is, I still feel it's very spiritual, but like I said, it's going to be very untraditional. You could be going into a field of spirituality that's not a traditional way or a traditional job. Or if you're a woman and pregnant, you may not be having a baby traditionally. Some of you might be having babies at home, some of you might be home births, or some of you, like I said, you're not doing the traditional anymore. So this month for you Taurus is male or female. It's going to be very untraditional. And you're going to feel a lot freer this month. You're going to feel like nothing can hold you back. Or anything that was causing you heartbreak or disappointment, it's gone because you've got the awakening now and you know what to do. And you're going to find your balance. Speaking of the final outcome, two of Pentacles, you're going to be balancing a lot this month. Whether it be love or work, or you're just your ideas or just what you're doing, because your good work is going to pay off and a lot's going to come through for you this month. So you're going to be juggling a lot. So, all in all, it's a good month. You're going to take, like I said, whatever's holding you back or bondage-wise, it's over, it's done. You guys have got a lot of you're going to be doing things your way, which isn't traditional. You're going to basically say, I'm breaking with tradition. I'm doing things my way. You're going to take the authority to do it. Like I said, you've got gifts waiting for you. You've got a lot of gifts waiting for you. Some females, you could be having pregnancy it could be an untraditional pregnancy, you know, or an untraditional marriage. You know, you can be getting married, but not in a traditional way. Some of you might be having backyard weddings instead of a wedding, you know, at a church or something. Some of you, like I said, you guys are doing you're doing it your way. It's not going to be traditional, but it's going to be the right way of doing things. With the Ace of Wands there, it tells me you've got the ideas now, you've got the beginnings, and you know where you want to go. You've got that fire and you've got that passion. Nothing's holding you back anymore. There's no being trapped. There's no burdens anymore. All the heartbreak or whatever you're feeling, disappointment's gone. You've got your restoration, and you've got your gifts waiting for you. So, like I said, whether you're male or female, it's going to be a very good month for Tauruses this month. All right, just break with tradition and follow your heart. Traditional, like, don't get me wrong, traditional could be good, but sometimes you have to do things untraditionally. All right, like I said, I have no problem with tradition, but sometimes doing things untraditionally also works well too. All right, it depends what the situation calls for. All right, so Tauruses, let's see what the Archangel cards have to say for you guys in September. What other messages do you have for the Tauruses for September 2016? What other messages do you have? See what other messages for you Tauruses this month. Alright, your reading is right here. Yep. First card you get is peace. Basically doing things your way right now is going to bring you peace, basically. Like I said, there's no more bondage. You're no longer trapped, so now you have a sense of peace about you. Like I said, restoration. So now you're free to move in whatever direction you want to move in. Plus, the base of your reading is the life review. So you're basically doing things your way. You know what you want. You know how you can get it. Like I said, even if it's untraditional means, you're going to do it that way. Next card you got is teaching and learning. Basically, a lot of you are going to be taking up new studies. A lot of it's going to be unconventional studies, though. So you're going to be studying stuff that you normally wouldn't, or something that you find interesting that comes across your path. You're going to be, like I said, you're going to be learning a lot, and you're also going to be teaching, too. You could be teaching something that's unconventional, you know, not a normal, like I said, you might be teaching something, you know, you have a trade that you do that's not really conventional, but you'll be teaching it. All right. Like many people consider, you know, psychic mediums, it's not a traditional job, because I always get that. I think it's ridiculous. I think our job is the most important job out there right now, to help and guide people, even though people won't see it as traditional. All right, and what else you got coming up? Pay attention to your thoughts and ideas, because you know exactly where you're going. Just like this right here with the One of Lances here. You've got your ideas. You know where you want to go. It's time to break with tradition and go your way. You've got no more bondage. You've got nothing holding you back. It's time to basically